Hi, water signs. My name is Michelle Kelly. Welcome to This Is Your Sign. This is your career and finance reading for the month of December. So all the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, welcome. If you've subscribed to my channel already, thank you so much. And if you have not, please like, share, and subscribe and hit that bell and you will be notified when I put the videos out. It's the month of December and we're in the pandemic. I'm in the United States. I'm in Pennsylvania. I am in our second lockdown and I am awaiting my my coronavirus second test. I had a test that came back negative, but I lost my taste and smell and I'm extremely exhausted. And they told me when I left, even though my test said negative, don't think you're free of this. They had to send it out. It could take anywhere between 2 to 10 days. I'm on day 4 of isolation. I did sneak out the other night in the dark to walk after nobody was out because I was dying. So enough about me. Let's get started on your career and finance. All right. Unfinished symphony. Breathe. Building blocks. So you guys, this says you have something that maybe you were working on that maybe you haven't completed. You have unfinished business. Right now, just breathe and relax. You are okay. And that you are building, you're learning how, you're working on your foundation. So this is like breathe, you're okay. There is time, you're building your foundation and it's okay. And you guys are gonna be okay. I am gonna get a little bit deeper into this reading. And you guys, this is the month of December. For career and finances, if you guys are wondering what's going on, how are things going, I want to give you messages of love and hope as much as I can. I know this isn't an easy time right now. We are all trying to just get through this pandemic that feels like it's never going to be over. Well, at least it feels like that for me. I don't know about for you guys, but it says unfinished business, an incomplete lesson, a lack of closure, the need to make amends. It says make sure you complete projects now before starting new ones. Perhaps you have created something special that will increase your sense of abundance or will bring you opportunities for wealth. However, if you don't see it through, it won't add up to anything but more clutter. Now is the time to put your nose to the grindstone and complete the tasks that have accumulated. Pay your bills, sign your documents, do your filing, hand in an assignment, complete a work of art, tie up loose ends so you can move forward with surety, knowing that you're on the prosperous path and feeling refreshed and excited about the future. So you guys, if you are in something or you're trying to move on from something, when you can't pay your bills, sign your documents, do your filing, and hand in your, to finish stuff, it might be that you are feeling a sense of overwhelmness. From this card, there is music, there is a piano, there is a girl trying to express herself, there's a violin, it could be a guitar. So it's like you might be feeling overwhelmed. Chances are you're an artist or you are a creative. And a lot of times when you're a creative, you get so many different ideas going on at once. It's so hard to hone it in and focus on one thing at a time. So what this card is suggesting is like baby steps. Easy does it, but do it. There are some things that maybe you got so far and then you just stopped and you're trying to move on to something else. And this is just asking you, if you haven't already, to go back and try and address this. to just make sure one thing has ended before you start something else. So if this is resonating for you, if you guys were in a job or in a career and you're trying to move on, but you're still there and you're trying to move on to the next one, like you have one foot back here and one foot forward doing a split, like you're in two different places at once, it's very hard to focus on what you're doing. But the next card says breathe. So this is telling me, like, meditate, trust, pray. You're okay. You're not going to do it wrong. This is just suggesting that that you guys take care of yourself. And this is a practice. We're all learning how to do this. None of us were ever taught how to take care of ourselves. We were taught how to take care of everybody else and put ourselves last. But this is saying, breathe, relax. You are allowed to take care of yourself. It says patience, waiting, going slowly, wellness, meditation, trust. So this says you have worked long and hard. Your dreams are coming to fruition and you want to hurry things along. You are the slow one moving languidly. So it's like, yet still progressing in a rhythm dictated by your authentic nature, the essence of your dream, and the will of the universe. Slow and steady wins this race. You will indeed win if you relax, stay the course, trust your intuition, and breathe. You guys, what does trusting your intuition mean? A lot of times you get a feeling, like you can't prove it, but it doesn't feel right to you. If it doesn't feel right to you, trust that. I know sometimes when you trust it and you can't back it up by proof, you risk the look of looking crazy or not knowing what you're talking about. And sometimes it takes time for other people to see that when you listen to yourself, it's because something's not right for you. So like, if something doesn't feel good, usually it comes out in your body. If somebody mentions for you to do something that's not right for you, you will like come in, sink in, you will get headaches, you will get stomach aches, you will be sick. Certain things will happen. That's your intuition. That is God talking to you and telling you this isn't right for you. You don't need to prove yourself to anybody ever. With that being said, it is not easy to do. And sometimes you have to walk away from stuff or have other people walk away from you. This is okay. This is saying trust yourself. You can. You can trust yourself. The next one is building blocks. So this is, you are building something. You are going towards something. Even if other people don't believe you or don't think you're moving fast enough, or maybe it's you who doesn't feel like you're moving fast enough, but this is like, you can take care of yourself. You can breathe. You can relax. You are still moving forward. You are still moving forward. It is not a sprint. It is a marathon. And this is telling me that you are looking, you are paying attention, and you are working on your foundation. It says strong foundation, a beautiful work in progress. So it says you have everything you need to turn iron into gold in the alchemical process of creating the prosperous life you deserve. Now is the time to build on the strong foundation you have already laid for your prosperity. Keep in mind that these building blocks are embedded with the sparkling energy of your intentions. Own your dream and remember that you always have more than enough and you are always enough. So abundance is ever present. Your creativity is divinely inspired and the design for your life is taking shape in service to the world. You are meant for success. So this is telling me whatever is coming through you, is your gift to this world. You are the gift to this world. It is your creative nature is from the divine, and it is speaking through you, and it is going to be prosperous even if it's not happening quick enough. So this is saying it is happening. You are working on it. You guys are doing an amazing job. Keep it up. I know it's not easy. I know it's so easy just to say, screw this. This reading is telling you, please don't say screw this. You are going in the right direction, and keep moving forward, and allow yourself to breathe. You're okay. So I'm going to read your Life Purpose Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And this is just going to give you, if you guys are not sure where you're supposed to be or what you're supposed to be doing right now, or questioning yourself, or like, am I on the right path? I'm going to give you some more spirited messages just to make sure, because you know, like, we need proof and more proof and more proof. And even if you said, could I see a burning bush, and you saw a burning bush, you'd be like, was that really a burning bush? Can I have a second burning bush? And so this is telling me, okay, it says children, trust, and family. So it says your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. You guys, this is telling me that your childhood was not that great. And a lot of times when it wasn't great, even though it sucked and it was horrible and it was so painful, and I'm so sorry that this happened to you, it was your biggest gift. It's making me cry because it's like I can feel it because I lived it too. So it's like the reason why you want to help and teach and heal children is because you didn't have anybody for you. So this is telling me, you guys, your hearts are like so beautiful. And the next one is trust. So it says, trust your feelings and your dreams to guide your career path. Trust your feelings and your dreams to guide your career path. So this is saying you can trust yourself. You really, really can. And the next sentence says, loving your friends and family is central to your life's purpose. So this is telling me right now that maybe your friends are more like your family, and maybe your friends are teaching you how to love each other so you can go back and understand and love your family in spite of whatever happened to you as a kid. And this is like, there is an angel here watching over you. You have a guardian angel all around you. And maybe you have your own family right now, but you have an angel around you that's watching you, that's protecting you, that wants the best for you. You guys are amazing. I can't believe I got so emotional, but it's like I could feel what happened to you. And this is part of your journey. This is part of your healing. This is part of your forgiveness for yourself and for your family. And it's not gonna be pretty. It's going to be messy. There's going to be times that it's ugly. There's going to be times that you don't believe that you're meant to do this. There's times going to be like you feel like you can't go on, but this is like, keep going and doing it. It's your dreams and all the things. It's like, create the things you wish existed. Create the things that you wish you had and weren't available to you, or the things you wish there were or is available to you now. That's part of your job on this earth, is to create what you wished you had or what you wished there was for you that didn't exist. It's one of these things that it's one of these questions that you might not be able to answer it in a day or in a week or in a month or in 3 months or 6 months or a year. It could take a couple of years. It could take 5 years. It's not an easy answer, but it will come when it's supposed to. And I'm reading the Angel of Abundance cards. Okay, so we're going to talk about money. First, it says gratitude list. Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixating on your worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude. You will discover the amazing generosity of this universe. It says, keep focusing upon gratitude. You will discover the amazing generosity of this universe. You know what somebody once told me? If you are the way that you are, there's other people that are just like you out there, and they might not be related to you, but they are your soul family. But this is saying there are people equally as generous as you out there. Count your blessings, okay? I'm going to ask you guys, I'm going to challenge you to get a gratitude journal or to get a notebook and start writing down every day at least one thing that you're grateful for and put the date next to it. Even if you cannot think of anything you're grateful for, and honestly, this is a very hard time right now. We are in the pandemic. We're in the middle of trauma, and things are being taken from us, and we're being told what we can't do and what we're not allowed to do. It's very hard to focus on what we can do and what we still have. So I am going to suggest to you writing it down on paper. A lot of times when you see it written down, there's just a power in writing it down. And so if you can't think of anything to be grateful for, and trust me, there was a time in my life when I could not see anything to be grateful for, even if it's just I'm breathing. I have a pen and a piece of paper and I don't know what to write. Whatever it is, I promise you every day as you write down what you're grateful for, your list will get bigger and your attitude will get better, and more will come to you as a result. So the next card says, facing your financial fears. It says, when you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness. And you realize that in fact, you have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with the release of these self-doubts. So you guys, what this card is letting me know is that maybe you're afraid of you cannot support yourself, or you cannot live your dream and support yourself. But this is saying, yes, you can. And whatever you believe, it is true. So if you believe, if I do what I'm passionate about, I'm never going to make any money. If you say that, you actually block it, because if you say I'm never going to make any money, you will block money that comes to you. So one of the things you can say, and I was told this, I heard this, it's so beautiful. Money flows to me with grace and ease. Money flows to me with grace and ease. And another one is, I welcome money from expected and unexpected places. I welcome and am open to receive money from expected and unexpected places. So this is just starting to get you to be open to receive money in more than one way. A lot of times, most people were taught the only way to get money is to work for it. And yes, working for money is great, but there's also other ways to get money. There's inheritances, there's winning, there's lawsuits, there's all kinds of stuff, but there's multiple ways to get resources. So this is just saying, start trying to be open to that. It's a practice. It takes time. Whatever you were taught about money, this is asking you to start being open to new ways of looking at it. So the next one says, release your resentments about money. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world. And this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. See money as a tool you can use to better the world. This shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. So this is saying, if you have any resentments about money or about people who get money, a lot of people who have money, they have worked for it. They have done things for it. And just because people have money doesn't mean they owe you or they need to give it to you. However, with that being said, this is saying when you get money, you need to give it back. You need to help for the greater good, not just yourself, and for everything that you want from other people. As far as money is concerned, that you need to be the same way. If you think people who have money should give money to you, when you get money, you better give it to others. Like whatever you think other people should do with it, that's what you need to do with yours when you get it. So keeping the flow of money going, as it comes in, you need to give it out. And the more you give out and create the flow, the more comes to you. If you are scared money's not going to come to you and you hoard it and hold on to it for dear life, you actually block more from coming to you. And people don't want to give you things or do things for you when you operate like that. But honestly, that is just fear. You're scared it's not going to come to you. And if you're scared it's not going to come to you, you are blocking it without even knowing it. So another thing you can do is ask God, Spirit, the angels, the divine, to help you release your negative thoughts about money. And that money is just a tool and it's an energy, and everybody deserves and needs money in order to live. But you don't need to hoard it and hold on to it for dear life. And you also need to give it and share it and spread it when you get it. So all of the water signs, thank you so much for joining me for the month of December for career and finance. I am wishing you guys all well. Please stay tuned, stay safe, and this is your sign signing off.